Alright, hello again, YouTube. This is Dr. Kendo, and we're here with another Scribblenauts Unlimited Object Editor commentary. Look at this birthday Baldi over there on the right with the red clubber from Tabs. Totally accurate battle simulator? Yes, that's right, and we have the red clubbers kind of looking at Baldi like,
does me not know who this is?
And why don't we get, actually, we'll have the blue team represent as well. We got the blue spear unit coming up right here. We got some other units from Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. They're going to be coming in shortly, but of course we are going to fuse the worlds of Baldi and Tabs together right here. So keep on watching to see that, but before we get to it, let's just see an all-out battle. Yes, that's right. Oh my god, that was like over before it even started, man. I couldn't even get out the words. The blue team is the winner, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we had basically 2 spear units on each team, 2 on red, 2 on blue, and man, it was just over before you knew it. Obviously, I've scripted them with completely identical stats for each unit, you know, on each team. But here, if we put the clubber, we'll have the red clubber against the blue spear unit. Theoretically, the clubber should win here, right? Yeah, okay, the clubber has taken him down, son. Just like gave him that club knock, bonk. He just straight up bonked him. He's getting bodied out there. So notice this. All right, this will be the ultimate test, right? We're gonna have spear units. We're gonna have the peasants. We're gonna have the clubbers. And we are also gonna have a mammoth on each team. Shouldn't that mammoth be a little bit bigger? We might need to go in and size that, which we can do. We will show you. If you just keep watching, we will show you very soon how to create each of these. Let us remove these walls, ladies and gentlemen. Holy monkeys, the clubber already taken down a blue spear unit, but anything could happen. No, the mammoth, this was bad. Okay, the blue team actually hitting each other, their own teammates. Yeah, so Scribblenauts Unlimited is not going to be set up exactly the way that Total Accurate Battle Simulator. Boom, there we go. The red team spear unit actually took down a damaged clubber. That clubber had taken a little bit of damage there already. Why is that red unit standing right there on the right side? He's not even moving. Heads are rolling. There's heads on the ground. There's clubs. There's spears. And all we see is just these 2 mammoths trading blows. Oh my god. It does look like the blue one has taken a little bit more damage. You guys, he's on his last little string of health. There it is. That red mammoth has taken down the blue. So the red team has won it again. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, I see. I made that red spear unit hostile. Damn. So that spear guy has totally killed off his own mammoth. Here, you guys, we gotta see that happen all over again. I kind of need to arrange this a little bit better. See, I've made them hostile, and like I made the blue team. I just made the blue team have the adjective of evil, and the red team good. Oh no, the peasants are first to die right there, actually just hitting each other at the exact same time. The damage completely canceling each other out. The red clubber's down. The blue team is going nuts right now. Blue team is down. Red team is down. Holy monkeys, no, it looks like the blue team has 2 of their units still standing right here. Why is this mammoth? I did not know that he would pick stuff up. It's picking up the fallen soldiers' weapons. This is not good. See, I just want to see mammoth and mammoth, and you know what? Here, we'll add in another mammoth. This is just like, this is so funny. It's like, this is quite similar to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator in that we're just kind of like exploring and dropping down units to see what's gonna happen, you know, like who's gonna win if we put down a blue clubber right there. Obviously, the mammoth just stomped him and then rolled over his head a little bit, adding insult to injury. Yes, if you do create the head and the body separately in Scribblenauts Unlimited, if you're not familiar with this game, it will actually just roll around after the body dies, basically. The head is like sunglasses or a hat, you know, it's just like glasses or a hat. Okay, so we put down a blue spear unit to help out with this blue mammoth that's getting ganged up, but no, it is not gonna help that much. I think it got 1 knock of damage in there. So here, we'll get in a few spear units, you know what I mean? We're gonna need like 3 or 4 of them just to try to even somewhat match up against a mammoth right here. So there, we got them all. They're equipped with spears. Nope, they're just like one-shot kablamo. That mammoth turns around and just smacks them up. Smack my blues up, son. They just got completely smacked. Okay, and that blue mammoth is finally down. It did last quite a while. So that was insane, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I told you if you kept watching, you'll be able to learn how to create these. We'll go over kind of the steps of that. Starting off with a mecha as the source object here in Scribblenauts Unlimited. That's a good look at the mecha right there. Now, the red peasant, you know, just kind of this red general unit for Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. That's who you're obviously seeing on screen right here. We had tube tops for the arms there that we just removed the color from, and I'm actually now moving down the hand, quote unquote. It's like the arms sort of have a point at the bottom of them, so I just used a diamond for that. You could also use topaz. There's a number of synonyms for those as well. Now, the top part of the leg, I guess where you could say the thigh is, that was a golem, back thigh piece of that. And then in an iguanodon, you can take either the shoulder piece or the shin of the iguanodon, and the tail of a dinosaur for the feet down down there. And the body was just a hazmat worker body in Scribblenauts Unlimited. Golden egg as the head, golf ball as the eyes. Actually, you do that 4 times. One is for the pupil, you know, the black in that eye, and then the eye itself, the white right there. So notice, of course, when we removed that golden egg head, there was a little neck that you could see there. You can just use really any kind of arm pieces, you know, and just layer them behind the body so that they don't show up out of order or anything like that. Also, of course, go to the paintbrush down in the bottom middle. That'll take you to the texture and color pattern library. If you click this button here on the left side, notice on that first page, I do have that wavy white and kind of grayish blue lines right there. The reason that I did that was sort of to add to their polygonal type texture or shape from tabs, you know. So right here we have the blue clubber body. So notice, of course, it is obviously just a body without a head. That's because Scribblenauts Unlimited does have a limit to how many stamps you can use. I know, it's called Scribblenauts Unlimited, but it does have a limit. To get around that stamp limit, we can actually create the head and the body separately, so you'll see the head very, very soon. We have horns right there. There's a piece of a Komodo dragon that's placed on the loincloth's kind of center right here, and that was actually briefs. So the loincloth itself was briefs, you know, some underwear right there. You can't type in underwear, that'll get you like lingerie style clothing, but no, you want briefs, and of course there's bones in all of that. And deer horn knives, that's what that like necklace piece is, you know, there's those like tribal necklace bones and stuff. The reason it actually doesn't have the string for the necklace right here on our blue clubber design, it's the same for the red, of course, just painted red for the red team. The reason that it doesn't have that string is because actually here you can now see the head. The beard goes down far enough in Scribblenauts Unlimited here when we attach the head to the body that it actually would cover it up. And so we didn't have enough stamp space, but it kind of didn't matter because we actually, for our design, can cover it up. So a beard as the beard, that's pretty self-explanatory, but you can use any kind of arms. I used hula dancer, the female, and took the back arms of the hula dancer. That'll be for all those little kind of like, well, I removed the color there. You can see that like beigeish tan yellow color right there where the bangs are supposed to be and all that. We also have comb over, that's in there. The deer horn knives as well, again, were for the hair in the back, as well as just hair. You can type in hair and get that. Now you can also use ghoul and choose the fish, not the monster ghoul, but that will get you some more of those bangs up at the top. Golf ball eyes once again, and the golden egg as that main head shape. And moving right along, if you wanted to create your own spear unit right here, we actually have, of course, Kraken, the end tentacle pieces, not the very, very end, I guess. It's just like sort of near the end. That's for those tusks on the head. But notice that, of course, one of the hands of the spear unit, so he can actually look like he's holding the spear, is going to be a topaz rather than a diamond. So essentially, that just means that it's less pointy at the bottom for the most part. That's the reason that I chose that design. Again, we want the hand holding the spear, which is that front hand to our left. It would be the spear unit's right. We want it to look a little bit more rounded off rather than pointy. So the loincloth, it was just a backspace. You can literally type in backspace, and that'll get you that. As well as a thresher shark. If you type in thresher shark, you'll see the fin at the bottom of it to grab for more of that loincloth design. The backspace was also for the headdress, you know, that strap over its forehead, holding up those tusks, of course, which again, were Kraken. Otherwise, it's just our peasant design, pretty much. Looking good so far, ladies and gentlemen. So the last design that you also saw was, of course, for the mammoth. We actually started off with an elephant and not a mammoth in this game. Why? Really, you want to, when you're picking your source object and what you're going to start off with, you just want something that's going to give you, I guess, the opportunity to have the design as done as possible, I guess you could say, but without using as many stamps as you have to, I guess. Does that make sense? Just efficiently using your stamps, I guess, is what I mean. The letter I is actually for those lines down there on its feet, and we had ivory on the end of those Kraken tentacle pieces for the tusks, and the ivory is the color on the end, as well as a minus sign there for those. Dagger tooth. The dagger tooth middle body piece is not only the war paint and stuff underneath the eyes and on the forehead of the mammoth there, but it was also back on our clubber design. You know, he had those like bone points on his hands. S-C-Y-L-L-A. I guess that's Skyla or Skyla. It's like this creature looking thing. We can take like a bottom body piece of it to get the mammoth hair right there. We just painted it all brown, and a golden egg for the main shape of that mammoth as well. Of course, removing the elephant head. If you were going to start off with a mammoth as the source object, or even just having the elephant like I've done, you know, the head is not really super accurate, only for the fact that its ears are just way too big. They actually created the mammoths in tabs with kind of little ears, you know, for a woolly mammoth, and they got them looking all goofy, and dot was for the eyes. Okay, my friends, the time has come. Let's see if the birthday Baldi can actually take on any of these guys. I don't know how this is gonna go. Here, we'll make him hostile and evil. So let's type that in. Kablamo. And so this guy, okay, he's good. And then we'll make this guy good. That way they're actually gonna both just attack Baldi. Okay, let's see. Baldi's going nuts right here. He's scared. Yeah, okay, Baldi, I don't think because he doesn't have weapons, I don't think he's gonna stand a chance against this. Oh, look, the clubber actually taking him out. Oh, man, the clubber on the red team still going after that. Oh, okay, yep, the clubber's gonna win that. So the clubber definitely has the lead over, let's see, we'll put out another, we can actually grab him from the backpack. So let's take out Baldi, the birthday Baldi. It could actually be either one. I mean, you could take out regular Baldi, birthday Baldi. Here, let's make him, we'll do powerful, hostile, and evil. All right, he's powerful now. Don't run away scared. Okay, there you go. All right, so now he's super tall. Can he take on a clubber who's already been damaged? I think he can. Yeah, that's gonna give him the edge to actually be able to take these guys on from Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Dang, he's picking up the spear even here. Let's give him a blue mammoth to take on. Whoops. Okay. Can he do this? Baldi with his spear. I mean, he's actually getting a lot more shots off because the mammoth hits so slowly, but I think the mammoth's power and the Baldi's already damaged. We really would have to try that maybe without a damaged Baldi right here. Birthday Baldi, of course, because Baldi's Basics recently had its, I guess its birthday, you know, its anniversary, and that was on April Fool's, right? April 1st? Just recently happened. So, ladies and gentlemen, that mammoth is gonna win it, but I think we need it kind of at a blank slate, right? You know, we need to get Baldi out here. We need it at a blank slate. So here, we'll do powerful, hostile, evil. And then let's get out, you know what? We could get out like a whole blue team. Blue peasant. Here, we'll put him over here. Blue spear unit. Okay, there. We'll try that. He's gonna need a spear. Spear. All right, guys. We can do this, blue team. Let's do this. Baldi going straight for that peasant. Holy monkeys, no, the spear unit did not help out at all until after he was called upon. Man, Baldi, you are crazy. All right, he's going to keep on picking up these spears. You're not allowed to have weapons. I think that actually makes him much more likely to win, if I'm honest. Here, we'll put Baldi over there. Okay, look. Now Baldi doesn't have a weapon. The spear unit's right there. Come on, let's do this, Baldi and the peasant. Yep, they're gonna go after him. He's actually a little bit damaged too, so I think that's the great equalizer, right? If you give Baldi that spear, man, he can take them on, and he did take out the spear unit, but no, the peasant is still there. Good job, hero blue peasant that is gonna win this. You are not a peasant. Today, you are a king. In fact, let's give him the crown. Ladies and gentlemen, it didn't even sit right on his head. That's because of where the grid is. You know, there's a green grid that kind of outlines where his head is going to be. And so he's got a crown just kind of like covering up his eyes. But hey, maybe the peasant really would be like that. The crown might be too big or something. Not in this case, but in tabs maybe. But yes, so definitely fun times had by all. We learned, we laughed, and we loved. Isn't that right, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that what life is all about? But go ahead and click on the end screen, on screen coming up here to be taken to another episode, kind of like this one. You guys keep rocking. I will catch you on the next vid, and thanks for viewing.
Down the road of twists and turns, always anxious to see what's within. We can look ahead to the point of no return to the rest of our lives.